All right, welcome to another man's point of view. I am your host, the Space Luchador, and today I got for you a special video because it pertains to the P radar, a thing that I've been talking about, and no one out there in the internet is talking about because they don't get it. Now, they've hinted at it here and there, but I also have the other side of the coin, which is the important part. I'm going to break that down for you. I'm going to show you the deception. This is what you got to look at, right? But, anyways, let's just go ahead and jump in before I go into one of these rambling sessions, right? And know it ain't this dude. All right, let's jump in.
So a couple of weeks ago, a guy approached me. Of course I did what all girls do. Assumed he was a sexually charged pig, screamed, "I have a boyfriend," before he could even get a word out, rolled my eyes, threatened to call the cops, and immediately relocated to a different spot in the coffee shop just so I could post a TikTok about it. Kidding. Here's how I actually handled it. I could sense this man's anxiety instantly. So I
There it is. You heard that? Now, I paused it there for that reason. I'm going to say it slow. I could sense this man's anxiety immediately. That's it. That's the P radar right there and then. That's what everybody misses because, first of all, not only do they not know about this, right? They've never heard about it. No one's talking about it. There's a few, you know, places where it's like been hinted at it, but it's not a concrete thing. It's more of like accidentally. Oh, well, this is this weird thing, but that's it. Nobody cares about it, right? I'm telling you right now, there it is. I sensed, that's the P radar, sensing that this guy sucks. Just like that. Now, here's the other side of the coin. Here's the part where you get the deception, right? It's going to go on to explain her idea of how it should be, and that's the deception.
knew that there was romantic intent, but I entertained it how I would entertain any normal conversation. I let him introduce himself, I introduced myself, and made some brief small talk. It wasn't hard to establish very early on that I lived nearby with my boyfriend without ruining the conversation and his day. And maybe now this man won't be so nervous to approach other women. You might ask why I entertain a conversation with this guy if I have a boyfriend.
There's the deception. You saw that? She basically did the contrary, right, of what any other girl would say, and now she's about to give you her idea, right, or the way she would like it to be, and give you an explanation of why, right? Check this out.
Well, it's because I'm not a hypocrite. If I was single, I would hate it if women in relationships were being rude to single men because it would make them less likely to approach me. I'm not going to be part of the reason why men don't want to approach women anymore. If we were
You heard that? If I was single, right? Only she's not, but she is, and yes, she's a hypocrite at the exact same time. And I know how it sounds, right? But I'm here telling you right here, showing you literally the ropes. Check it out.
we want the modern dating world to change for the better, we as women have a duty to make these initial interactions
There it is. We as women have a duty. Do you? Do you have a duty? Hmm? And your duty is what? To like be nicer? Right? Entertain my dumbass conversation so that my little anxiety and my fears, right, go away somehow. You entertaining me and my quote unquote anxiety, right, is not going to do a damn thing for me or my anxiety. You must understand that. And by that, I mean all of you, my viewers, that are now seeing and understanding everything that I've been saying all along. You can look past it on my videos. I've been saying it. This is advanced stuff. So advanced, it's not even out there. I'm putting it out there. Right? That's what I'm claiming and telling you right now. Now, if you can't see the dots right now, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to connect them to show you how this can even be possible. How could this woman literally basically give away, right, her power, right? She could immediately sense what it's all about. Then go on, right? All while making one big ass joke in the beginning of the video, right? And then explaining what she did for a whole nother ass reason, right? That ain't the whole what she's claiming to have done, or now she's on the boat, right? Does that make sense at all? No, right? But understand what I'm saying. Here's a woman that accidentally, because trust me, she didn't plan on doing this. She accidentally, right, uncovered the P radar. Just like that, because it's always like that. Quick. Then goes on to claim that she ain't a hypocrite, only she is. Then has a boyfriend, but she doesn't. But then she goes back to like she has a duty and her whole reasoning. Really? Do you see what I'm saying? See, look, the whole point of this video is to make you understand, right, that the game never stops. It never stops. That's the true reason why she would entertain me or anybody coming at her, right, in a sexual way or interest. Because let's face it, here's the facts. Ain't nobody, right, that is a man gonna talk to her for any other reason than that. Now, there's gonna be guys out there go, I would talk to her with no interest at all. Really? You're a damn hypocrite and a liar. The only reason any of us talk to any of these women, or listen to them for that matter, is for that very fact. But anyways, that's a whole nother raw situation. But anyway, let's finish up the video. Hopefully I didn't botch my explanation, because it is a difficult thing to explain, but let's continue.
That are already very intimidating for men, as unintimidating as possible. So a couple of weeks.
So anyway, she ends with that, right? She's trying to make it as unintimidating as possible. Something, her bless her soul, right? Something she cannot do a damn thing about, and that's the point. But yet she'll make one big ass video claiming, right, that this is what she's for. Because she don't want to be a hypocrite. So I'll play it again. Check it out. And then we'll end with that.
A guy approached me. Of course I did what all girls do. Assumed he was a sexually charged pig. Screamed, I have a boyfriend, before he could even get a word out.
Now this joke in the beginning is what most people believe that dating out there in 2024 is like, right? That's the big deception.
Rolled my eyes, threatened to call the cops, and immediately relocated to a different spot in the coffee shop just so I could post a TikTok about it. Kidding. Here's how I actually handled it. I could sense this man's anxiety instantly, so I knew that there was romantic intent. But I entertained it how I would entertain any normal conversation. I let him introduce himself, I introduced myself, and made some brief small talk. It wasn't hard to establish very early on that I live nearby with my boyfriend without ruining the conversation and his day. And maybe now this man won't be so nervous to approach other women. You might ask why I entertain a conversation with this guy if I have a boyfriend. Well, it's because I'm not a hypocrite. If I was single, I would hate it if women in relationships were being rude to single men, because it would make them less likely to approach me. I'm not going to be part of the reason why men don't want to approach women anymore.
Now, for those that have been watching my videos, right, now at least in order, remember what I said, and I've said in all my videos, right? It's all about respect. So understand this. If anything, right, and we'll end with this because it's a hard concept to explain. I kind of already said what the P radar is, right? They literally sense immediately what you're made out of. Just like that. That's their superpower. And there's nothing they can do about it to change that. That's who you are. Right? Nothing to do with them. Just that's who you are fundamentally. Right? That's your character. Period. Right? So, when it goes back to respect, right? Now, she claims she has a boyfriend. But yet she's going to entertain your BS, your time, right? Entertain that all while she has a boyfriend. It goes back to respect. Understand that's the proof that you need, right? That you need from me so that you can actually listen to what I'm saying, right? When you watch this video. You sit there and be like, oh, what the fuck? I don't get it. Or, whatever. You need proof. I understand why, but there's your proof right there. Understand what you're saying, claiming here. I entertain for other guys, and so they never have to be scared and anxiety and all this crap that she said, all while claiming she has a boyfriend. Now, no girl of mine is going to disrespect me and entertain some other dude's BS, right? You see what I'm saying? No girl of mine is going to entertain another dude advances, right? For some big cause. Does that make sense? Or any other cause other than my cause. You understand? Now, if she is, that would be one of those famous red flags. She's in it for herself. You understand? She's in it for everything else other than you. And that's the point, which is why it's all complicated. But you see now the little basic, right? It's the basic stuff. It's the basic, easy, simple to see contradictions, right? I'm not a hypocrite, right? Only you are, right? In your own damn video, basically, literally disrespected your quote unquote boyfriend, right? Because, and I know it's something like, well, the boyfriend might be, if this dude even exists, she's out there making videos, right? But anyways, if the boyfriend, right, somehow comes out of the way, yeah, and right, and I allow her to, you allow a damn thing. You know, they say, you ever heard of the Trojan horse? Right? That's what you're doing, right? And I know how it sounds because it's almost like I'm looking a little bit ridiculous, right? Because I'm explaining something that's so insignificant, right? In what would be viewed as, right, as an insignificant thing. Only it's the be all end all because you don't believe in the Trojan horse. So you're that calm, you know, like, well, I'm so secure, right? And I know, and it's all about trust and blah, blah, blah. But the reason the damn Trojan horse came in is because you let it in, right? So if you basically refuse to see, right, that there even is a Trojan horse and that could happen to you, and especially when I'm literally telling you how it works, right? The gears, right? You're opening the back door, like, here you go. Go ahead, woman. Entertain these guys all you want, right? For your big cause, right? Until that one dude, right? That one dude that happened to show up at the right time, at the right place, in the right cycle of her emotional being and natural self, and happened to say the exact code, right? And the exact words that she needed to hear that day to make your sorry ass number two in her world and number one in hers, right? Do you not see how this works? Now it's so simple. It's so messed up because what I just said there and got intense and grim, but that's how it works, right? And I'm not above it, which is why I'm telling you this, which is what makes this video special, right? I'm literally telling you that all it takes, first of all, what I did there, right there, is just the basic fundamental of the reality of the game, right? In the sense of what game would be, right? Skills of talking and all that, right? And female nature and all that. But now, let's take it one next level step. One step level. One level up to the behind the scenes that you did not see. Remember the P radar. Now, everything that I said there, right? If you even care, add that level of the P radar. She already knows the dude. That dude that came in the room at the right time, right? At the right place, at the right moment when she needed it, only to say, right? the right things at the right damn time with the right code, the only way this code comes in through her ears is if she entertains, understand what I'm saying? Entertains this quote unquote advance from this dude. Do you now see what I am explaining? Do you see how hard it is? And how basically, if anybody was to see this, right, what I just said and how I just explained it, and they'd be like, what the hell is he talking about? Like, hmm, what? And then you could just discard it, right? But understand what I said. If you're really paying attention, you see the intricacy, right? The complex, it's the complex system explained to the best of my abilities. Because, like, what how else do I explain it other only to like tie it into like the Trojan horse? Like, the only way the code comes in is basically what I'm saying is if she opens up the back door. That's what that's what she does when she entertains, right? And then at the same time, she gave herself away is what I'm saying. So we'll end with that, right? Because I don't even know, I don't know if the explanation is what is it? Sufficient, Um if I'm doing a good job. Like, see, because I'm critical of it because this is a critical topic. And all that. No one out there is talking about this because they don't get it. They don't know this level. I'm showing you, right? Right here today. How it works. There it is. I see it in like real time, like quick. Like, to me it's natural, right? But and that's the point, I guess. But there it is, right? I'm gonna stop rambling, just basically recap, right? So, you see, the right guy at the right time with the right code, but you do the math, right, of what I'm saying and trying to teach you. The P radar already knows this guy, so the only way that she can get this code is if she opens the door to it. Does that make sense? So her boyfriend and her little idea and speech goes right out that damn window. And all of your little emotions and your all that shit goes down the shitter. Just like that. And that's basically how it works. So there you go. Um, I mean, it is what it is. Um, so I guess the point is, not to make it grim, is that you must be that guy. That's the purpose. You must be that guy, the right guy at the right time with the right code. That's your only answer. It's the only way. You must be the man. So there you go. If you like this video, give me a like, share, subscribe, um, all that good stuff, right? Again, if you help me grow, we are growing slow, but we're growing nonetheless. And we're going to get to deeper and bigger things than even this, right? Like, I know it's complicated. It is. But I will try to explain it to the best of my ability. I will use charts and psychology and examples and raw, just straight up there it is, and proof and videos and movies and laws of the universe and equations and all this crap I will use to show you how it works. And once it all starts clicking in the head, you, my friends, and I guarantee you will become a player in this game of love and war. So, anyways, there you go. I'll see you on the next man's point of view.